Welcome back to Financial Times and the Car Line. Let's get into this subject about making your money work for you. You ever hear the term, don't work for money, make your money work for you? So let's jump into that. And just give you a heads up, this is the final 3 weeks before school is out. So Financial Times and the Car Line will be put to rest for about 3 or 4 months. But I'm going to start that new series that's about AI investing, the good, the bad, the ugly, and I'll try to keep up with the Joneses on that one, giving you videos every week. But yeah, let's get into it. Make your money work for you. So the sooner you get into this mindset, the better you will be financially healthy. So what it means, and everyone's like, what do you mean make my money work for me? Like what, or so I don't work for money. So, I mean, there's two ways to absorb money. There's one more, we're exchanging your time, right? You're working a 40-hour-a-week job, 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, whatever it may be, 4 hours a day part-time. You're exchanging your time for money. You're getting a paycheck. You're paying taxes. What you do with that money is the next step, making money work for you. Be it buying real estate, investing into dividend funds, investing into index funds. This is where that money, when you buy, let's go into investing, because real estate's a little tougher to get into, and we'll cover that. But $10. Let's say you put $10 into a stock, and it has an 18 or a 15% annual yield. That's roughly 12 cents a month. So $10 stock, you're getting 12 cents per dividend. So the second you get to 10 shares, which is $100, you're going to be making $1.20 a month. That's making your money work for you. You're putting your money into a vehicle, what they call a financial vehicle, to, in turn, be in the background while you're working your 8-hour shift or your 10-hour shift, whatever it may be. And that $10 that you just put in is going to make you 12 cents a month. That money is working for you. So once you start rolling, I mean, get that to 100, 10 shares, that's $1.20. You get that to 100 shares, that's over $12 a month. So there's a ton of different dividend funds you can go into. Look at my series called Escape the Rat Race, where I think I've covered 8 or 9 dividends so far. I'll hopefully get you 2 more videos of that this week and give you some ideas as to what you can invest in. But let's talk about real estate. That's the other thing, making your money work for you. So let's say you're young and you're getting started out, even if you're in your 30s or 40s, and let's just say you want to get into the real estate game and you're renting right now, but you don't know how to get in. Find a duplex or a fourplex. That is a residential property. Anything 4 units and below is residential. So you can do a conventional loan or an FHA loan. The second you get above four what they call doors, 4 doors, and you go into 5 doors, that becomes a commercial property. The lending is a lot different. The money down is a lot different. Sometimes you can get away with less money down, but it becomes a viable business. You have to take out the money, through a business, because it's a business loan with you backing it, as opposed to the four doors or less, where you can take out the loan with just your social security number, just your name. So with that being said, let's say you buy a duplex, 2 units, live in one side, rent out the other, make your money work for you. Let's say you put down, I don't know, 15 grand. Let's say you save up $10,000 or $15,000. Let's do the math real quick. If you buy a $200,000 property, what's the down payment on that? So $10,000 would be a conventional loan. That's what I would recommend doing. So is that right? Yeah, 10 grand. So it'd be 10 grand down to, or you can go a little bit less, roughly $7,500 down on a FHA loan. You may want to do the FHA loan because you're going to refinance and try to pull out money. Maybe you can refinance into a conventional loan. But the whole premise of making your money work for you is that you move into one side, you rent out the other. Let's say your mortgage on $200,000 is roughly, I don't know, $1,200 a month. That sounds about right in that region. Don't quote me. Break out a mortgage calculator so that way you can double check the math. But let's take a look at that. And then so it's $1,200 a month. And let's say you rent one side for $1,000 a month. Now your mortgage is only $200 a month because the other side's covering the $1,000. So now your mortgage is $1,200 a month. You got $1,000 covering it, and then all you got to do is come up with $200. Use the rest of that money to either A, save up for the next rental property, or B, start investing in dividends. Maybe take 8 months or 6 months worth of paychecks and go hard investing into dividends. Every month you buy a different dividend. And then all of a sudden at the end of 6 months, you have 6 dividends paying out. Plus you've got the other side of the real estate. And then you move on to the next, spend the next 6 months saving. And then you buy another duplex. And now you've got 3 units paying. Now you're paying no money because you got the other 2 units paying $1,000 a month. These are just rough figures. I'm just giving you roundabout numbers. But, that's if you're looking for a place to live. What if you already are solidified and you own a home and you don't want to move out? Well, then I would recommend trying to go for a 4-plex or a potential commercial loan. And the only reason why I say that is because when one person moves out, you're covered by 3 other rents. So that, or if it's a 5-plex, if one person moves out, you're covered by 4 other rents, as long as you're 100% occupied. But that way your money is working for you. Every month, on the first of the month, you're getting checks. Checks are coming in. The money you put down on the loan is working for you. You're getting paid. The sooner you realize this in life, the better. But even if you're in your 40s and 50s, it's not too late. It's not too late to open up a Roth IRA and start putting in the $7,500 a year. Or if you're over the age of 55, or I don't know, double check the age, but you can put $8,500 a year if you're over a certain age in a Roth IRA. Or open up a brokerage account and start spitting money into that, and that way, or do both. Do the Roth IRA, get that to $7,500, and then after you're done with that $7,500, stick all the rest of the money into the brokerage account. This is something you want to do as soon as possible, because the quicker you can make your money work for you, the more financially healthy you will be. So, don't work for your money, make your money work for you. Obviously, in order to start out, you got to work for your money. But as time goes on, try to get the money to work for you. Hope this was helpful. We'll see you soon. Financial Times in the Car Line.